on the last stream, we worked on doing plastic and rubber. Just a quick recap, I guess. So, train comes in, drops off a bunch of oil and water, goes over there, makes some fuel. And then the oil comes over here, and we're making rubber and petroleum coke in these 4 right here. And then in these 4 right here in the front, we're making like 20 rubber and 20 plastic, just kind of something to send into storage for our own dimensional depot purposes. And then over here, so 270 crude oil on these 2 pipelines. They come in, and then they go behind, and then they go into these 8 refineries right here. And then that eventually gets turned into, I think these are just the regular recipe, if I remember right. Then this is turns the heavy oil residue into fuel, and then the fuel feeds into these 2, and same on that side, those 2 over there, to make recycled rubber and plastic. And then they are right now just getting spit out over here. And then they're just getting synced for right now. So yeah, I think in the end, we're making 180 rubber and 360 rubber and 180 plastic. That's what it is. And then in between episodes, or in between streams, I did a little bit of dressing up, added in obviously catwalks and some lights just to light the area. So when it's nighttime, it's not completely black. And then I just quickly set up a computer and circuit board setup, just using some of this stuff. Just because we don't have any computers, so I can't even unlock the train paths and block paths signals. So I needed some computers. We still haven't unlocked it yet, but it's just kind of going in the background, making like 1 computer a minute or something like that. So that's the recap for today's stream. And this is the Satisfactory modeler plan that we followed. So this was basically all of our fuel and power to get the system up and running, and then plus our petroleum, coke, and rubber right here. And then this is this right here is the setup that I just described. Yeah, 360 rubber, 180 plastic. So that's what we're making. But today's episode is going to be about the electronics factory. So this was the plan that I had laid out a couple weeks ago whenever I was kind of starting to do phase 3 planning. I think I actually want to go back and remake this because I think some of the numbers changed in the basic oil setup. And then I also remembered things like I was only expecting 135 Caterium coming from our phase 2 machines because we only had 270 belts. But now that we have 270 belts, I no longer have to just do 135 and 135. So I had 135 as leftover. I can go out to the coast, upgrade this one up to 480 because it's a pure node. And that's the belt speed that I have right now is 480. So we can do that. We can also do that with like this 123 right here. This is 2 nodes that I can both add another 30 ore coming out of, because they're capped at 270 right now, and they're normal nodes on Mark II miners, so I can bump those up to 300 each. So that's another 60, so it'd be 183 that we'd have left over. So some of these numbers I actually want to go and change, and that's what we're going to do first, just to make sure that everything is flowing good and nothing breaks. So we're gonna go do that, and let the system change and see if we need to upgrade any other belts in the system. So yeah, that's the plan for today, at least for the initial part. So this will be 300. So the way this one works is it feeds 270 into these smelters, and then anything overflowing comes through here, goes down, and then it goes through the foundations down there. And then that basically comes all the way over underneath all of this. Ooh, actually, I need to upgrade this before I forget. That would have been a... really bad. So that's 270. That should be fine, yeah. So that's 480 divided by 2. It's 240. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So then that flows underneath all of these foundations. And then this miner over here, we need to do the same thing. So this one is set to 300. It needs to be set to 300. That's going out. That's all good. And then any overflow. So then inside of these foundations, I have hidden need to find it before things get really messy. So these all get combined there. Okay, I think we're back to being safe, hopefully. And then we could just hide all of this away again and never have to speak of it. I want to make sure that line is not completely saturated. So it was, let's see. It was this guy and it was sending 30. So now it should be just 60. And then you are now sending 300. So that's 183 right there. That's good. 183, 183, 183. Cool. So hide all of this. Like I said, I will never speak of it again. Distracted. Okay. Yeah, so then that is that solved. Not solved, but adjusted for. Taken account of? I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so do I have a... I do not. So that should be 183 plus, I think it's 37.5 for the ingots, right? Yeah, 37.5. So this is leftover from the So this was feeding 270, but it needed whatever 37.5 is subtracted from 270. And then those were overflow right here and right here. So those got combined, and now they feed onto this line. So that should be 220.5. Okay, cool. All right, so that's taken care of. We need to go do the Caterium. Now, the Caterium one is a bit more important. I think we need to fix the splitting up here first. So right now we've got a 270 line getting split two ways. Yeah, it's getting split two ways. 135, 135. 135 is just getting synced, and 135 is going out. This one can't get disrupted, or else it'll screw up all of the belts outside, because I don't have overflows on them. So maybe we won't upgrade this one yet until we're ready for the actual Caterium. But we'll work it into the plan. So this is 480, gets us 345 to pass along. Cool, so these are my new numbers. Iron pipes, that's the same. Those three are all the same. Cool, so I'm gonna keep this one. We're gonna make a new outpost. Did I put... I did. Cool. Yep. So let's start hooking you guys up. $180 and $360. Oh, I don't want. I want you to go to there. I'll make sure you're separate. Okay, so those are all of our inputs that we have set aside. We have set aside for this setup for the electronics factory. So looking at the old one, this was all over the place. So the good news, though, is I think the only node that we need to go tap are the two quartz nodes. It's the edge of the desert. Right now, they're not being used. I think I had them being fed into... Yeah, I have them being fed into, or I did anyway, being fed into dimensional depots. How am I doing on that stuff? Silica, okay, silica's a little low, but that's fine. I'm not actually using it for anything except for design, architecture stuff. So in here, we want to make Circuit boards, crystal oscillators, compute. Let's. I don't know where to start. What I am going to do is I'm going to copy this. Whoa. Okay, so we need to make circuit boards. That one's easy. That is this guy and this guy. Those are planned. Storage container. Set you to empty. And then you can go out. I'm going to do this just for now. So computers, I was originally going to make 20. So I did do a little bit of trying to figure out everything that I might need, just rough numbers, and I quickly realized I need a lot more stuff. So yeah, like 132 circuit boards, not 22.5. How many computers was I thinking over here? Do I not have computers accounted for? I don't think I do. Oh, there they are. So I was thinking 44 computers. But I need computers to build stuff with as well. So let's aim for, let's just say 50 computers. Why not? Oh, hey, 20 computers. How about that? Computer. What recipe was I thinking? Crystal oscillators. Crystal computer, I should say. Bring this guy back. But I think I want to make 50. Boy. So one thing I was thinking is I could go back to this setup and I could sloop these guys. Gets me almost there. Almost halfway. Over halfway. How else can I make circuit boards? So I will need a copper node. And then I need crystal oscillators, which that's a lot of rubber. Going back to over here. So I was going to do it that that way. And then make it up with plastic and quick wire. And then we're going to do pure deuterium. I think we can make those numbers look a little bit better. I'm gonna go here. Quick wire rubber. Just kidding. Priority splitter. Awesome sync. Okay, that's fine. So I actually wasn't using the pipes. I can remove the pipes. I will need those a different day. Pure quartz? What are you? Don't remember what, I think they're two normals. I don't think they're two pure, unfortunately. Do I have, I don't think I have I don't think I have anything for wells. If I could use this water, man, that'd be helpful. That'd be like super duper handy. It's weird. Normal and normal. Okay. Get somewhere where the machines aren't loud. Okay, so we've got 2 normal. So that's 300. 300. Well, that's 600 actually. Priority splitter. I'm gonna do you down here. Can I turn you into an even 50? Man, that's nice. But I do want to make more crystal oscillators than that. So what was I thinking in my scratch pad? I'm not trying to solve the entire game. I'm just trying to set us up for the future so I don't have to make so many over again. 132, Jesus. Crystal. I was saying 35 total. That's not even crystal. Yeah, these are crystal oscillators. Is there another way? What's another one? I'm making like one of these in a minute. Maybe it might even be like 0.5 a minute. Okay, so we're saying 25. I'd like to make more than that. Let's try you. Yeah, I'd like to make some more crystal oscillators because obviously I need them to make some things. Awesome sync. That's what I was looking for. So, rubber. You know, I've never used the priority merger before in this tool. I don't think I want to do that. Awesome sync. Like so. plastic, where do you go? Plastic comes down here. So if I wanted to make, let's say, the problem is these. It's the quartz. And there's no way. What makes this? Plastic and quick wire, okay. Well, then I wouldn't need this setup. $225, $250. Wait, is that right? Weird. Where's my... Do you... So you're saying I don't actually need? That's cool. Rubber goes over there. That actually works out pretty good. I don't think I actually needed this silica for anything. I think I was just making it to make it. Crystal oscillators. I wanted a few circuit boards to myself. How? So if I wanted to make more, because obviously I still have materials. So I guess to finish my thought from earlier, I can just sink these for now. We can clean those numbers up later. Circuit boards. I just want you. So what else can we use? More plastic. Can I do another splitter? Awesome sync. That'd be another 27. I said limit you to 25. That'd be 100 circuit boards. And I didn't use any of the iron. Is that all I was wanting to make in the original idea? I think so. Could use some of the silicon to make even more, because my scratch pad was saying how much? $132 at the end of the day. If I could get that to like 140. Parts per minute. I mean, that could be done. What do I use sheets for? What do I use AI limiters for? Supercomputers. So instead of this one, $500 wire. All right. Then this could be overflowed. I could make AI limiters that way. What was I thinking? Total. AI limiters. I swore I had supercomputers in this diagram somewhere. If I didn't account for supercomputers, that's going to throw all the other numbers off. There. Supercomputers. Evidently, they don't. So then what do you use them for? You can use them for supercomputers. And then I'm not using any of that stuff yet. This would keep me with some overall plastic. Right? Oh no, I'm saying this plus that. That's 140. 25. I feel like I can do more with this. And I probably should. I guess I'm saying I don't need this one. Gives me plenty of plastic, plenty of deuterium, still have plenty of rubber. Priority splurger. Awesome sink. Okay, can I make 30 of these? It's okay, yeah, 29,732 is as many as I can make. So if I made 28, gives me 3 left over. But I'm already making some for myself. So do I really need to do that? Considering 3 is not enough to really do anything with. I don't think so. If I need more, I'm just going to have to do more. So I think those are my numbers. Is there anything else? Crystal oscillators. I did want to make more crystal oscillators, which is why I needed more AI limiters. That's what it was. I'm an idiot. Okay. So I already know I can make priority splitter, 25, awesome sink. If I got rid of this one, So I said 65. That still leaves me with 28 there. 32. 40. Oh, I can only make 35. Because I run out of deuterium. It gives me 10 left over. I don't think I accounted for anything over in these guys. But I need to account for that. Oh boy. What was going on over here? How much rubber? We only have 115 rubber left in this setup. I needed what, like 160 something? 168. That's a problem. Where can I get more rubber? What did I say? 168? 168.75. So this can then be my personal storage of crystal oscillators. I don't need that. That's not enough. Why can't I do this math? 1... 2 point something. That'll be my personal supply. This will go to modular engines. So this needs to get brought out. Just kidding. You need to go to a storage container first. Go ahead and delete you. Storage container. Wait, did I math wrong? $25. $25. Where's the problem here? I definitely mathed wrong somewhere. 45. You're making 100? Parts per minute. 25. Parts per minute. That's all I want. 37.5. Okay, I'm just going to say that this just goes on to the next step. What else am I missing here? You're just gonna get synced. Is that everything? Your numbers are screwed up now. Why are your numbers? Priority splitter. That gets rid of those. I think that's it. For the basics. Like, that should be enough electronics to finish phase 3. That's really what we're aiming for. And then we have our motor factory that we need for that. So we don't even need you guys. Adaptive control units. Yep. Okay. So that is all of that figured out. Now we can actually start building, I think, or we can go back. We need to fix our Caterium. This might break the factory for a little while. Trying to think what would be plan of attack. So the Caterium comes up, it's over there, gets brought over on a truck, sits there. That's still going to happen today, as it does today. This one has to be 135. This one will get upgraded. I think we can just split. This one has to stay at 270. 270, split it in half. That stays 135. The rest get merged. Does that start? Yes, it does. Okay, so that's all that we have to do. Priority merger. From the left has the highest priority, because this one has to do its thing. It can't get more. So then we can go out here, upgrade the miner. I guess nothing really changes until I upgrade the belt coming out of the truck station. So that's fine. Let's check a setting real quick. Starting to see some dropped frames. That might slow it down a little bit. Okay, so 480, easy enough. Let's see, and then that would be 240, so those belts are still fine. It's the single belt up here. Okay, that's 480 into U. I'm sure this one is just here to fill out the platform. There's no actual, yeah. Paint you and you. Okay, so you should now be 480. Tyrium. There we go. Failed jumping. Okay, so that's 480 into the truck station. You're a Mark IV. You need to be a Mark IV. I think this one should be smart splitter with the center output should be any. You should be overflow. And then it gets split and goes back. And then you can get updated. So now you should be, what do we say? 345? Yeah. I think that math still that all equals. So it prioritizes this. It can only be up to 270. That splits it. It stays at 135. 135 rejoins, then comes here. That all makes sense. Cool. So then that will need to exit and go to the main factory. I have very little. How much water am I using here? Priority splitter. Storage container. Empty. That's a lot of copper. But okay. Is there no better way? I'm just wondering. I could make fused quick wire. I like that. Then that leaves me with a bit more Caterium. And not some ridiculous amount of copper. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Someone go build this for me, please. I think these numbers could be cleaned up though. There's a lot of like rounding going on. Or not rounding. So like if that's the case, this should be able to make a whole lot more. Like, can I make 50? Where's my copper number? That leaves me with 230. 12.5 supercomputers, assembly director systems 12.5. That's more than I need for that. Is that all you use this stuff for? Assembly director systems. I'm only making 9 of these guys, or will be making. So actually, this was 30. Wait, so what is this? 27.3. I only need 9. So it'd be 36. So 38. Because that's all I need here to make supercomputers, which can then go into. Okay. Storage container. Are AI limiters used in crafting besides Smart Splitter? Satisfactory wiki. GG. Used in electronic control rods, which is nuclear power. That's going to be its own thing. Supercomputer, we knew. Crystal oscillators. Maybe. Okay, it's used in drones. Programmable and smart splitters. So I'm already making, like I said, like 1 per minute already. This crystal oscillator, though, that's the thing. What do I need you for? Radio control units. Scratch pad. So I was saying 35 crystal oscillators before. What is my limiting factor here? There shouldn't be one. So you're saying I can make 62 of these. It's 20. Okay, so I want to make 35. You need to make 65. 459 rubber. Why don't you have a number? It's bizarre. I'm missing something. Do I run out of quick wire? Is that what it is? No. I run out of copper at 62. Oh, and I need to save this. Okay. 38, 27. Okay, so we're just gonna have to deal with extra crystal oscillators again in the future, but I should have the materials at the end of the belts anyway, so it should be fine. Should be. I don't know if I believe that. Okay. So I think we can start building. Finally.